Hi, I'm Andre Faust. Well, I guess today's January 24th, 2019, my first video of the new year. Today I'm going to be talking about drones, of course, one of my passions, or become one of my passions. Earlier, I had ordered a drone earlier, and anyway, it was rejected at the border. No reasons was given. The only way that I knew about it, I first seen my balance in my bank account went up by the value of the drone. And then within minutes, I received an email from GearBest, I guess, then telling me that the drone was rejected at the border. So I suspect it might have to do with old man Trump's closing of Washington, of the Oval Office, or whatever they call it down there. So anyway, I decided to order from a Canadian distributor. Common sense tells me if they have it, that means that either they brought in their shipment before Trump closed down his parliament. So anyway, what we're going to do is what I'm going to do is do an unpacking. And here's the box. Yeah, kind of there's a bit of weight to it. I'd say 8 pounds, maybe 9 pounds. Of course, what's in this box, right? I know, you don't. Well, of course, it's not going to be a secret for too long, and I might find it something totally different. I'm just taking an educated guess. It's the drone that I ordered. Anyway, what you will be seeing is the unpacking of the DJI Spark drone. And I just wish to say at this time, I mean, DJI is not paying me for this. I paid for this drone out of my own pocket. But there are some individuals that have, they didn't know, but they've helped me, or they've influenced my decision making. One is Marc Rousseau. He introduced me to the Spark a few months ago. Well, I guess it was, there wasn't even snow on the ground at the time. Anyway, he let me fly a bit, and then I had seen him doing a group photo. Of course, he did everything right. The drone was not over the people; it was far enough away, but it was in an enclosed area. So trying it out and seeing it perform in an enclosed area, I was very impressed with the Spark. So that was very influential. And Dave Chassion, a chap from I believe Miramichi or Bath or somewhere like that, one of the northern parts of New Brunswick, on technical information and data, like he's the guru. Anyway, so enough of me babbling along here. We're going to go and start the unboxing of this, and I'm going to try something new with another camera, and I don't know what the results of that's going to be, but anyway, you won't know until you try, right? Okay, in a few moments. Okay, so we're at the work desk. As you can see, I mean, it's not required for this, but this is my anti-static mat for the work that I do when I work on laptops and PCs. So, I'm going to take a look to see what's going on in this box. So right now it's a box of mixed street. Makes me think of Schroeder's cat, right? And what Schroeder's cat is, you don't know if the cat's alive or dead until you open up the box. And basically, Schroeder's cat is that it only becomes alive or dead when you open up the box. It's a weird concept, thought exercise in physics. Now, I'm opening this and I'm being very careful with that I'm not going to cut anything. There's some resistance here. And anytime, like working on a computer, anytime you have resistance, you'll always find out what's causing the resistance. Okay, we're good there. Here, there's still something hacking it. Okay, try to find dead center. And lift the tab high enough that it doesn't cut anything. Okay, wow, seems to be a lot in this box. It looks like something you'd expect out of an Oxfam package. So, what's our thing? Okay, thank you for your purchase. Please take notes of our company policies. Okay, DJI product registered and activated. You'll no longer be available for return. Okay, very good. They put that right on the top. Okay, so I'm just going to go through as I'm going. So what's this? Okay, well, Oh, Sling backpack for drones and cameras. Well, I can use those both. The Studio series. So I feel like I'm a little kid at Christmas. I always do when I have these kind of things to do. So let's pull out this fella here and take a look to see what it actually looks like. And like at Christmas, you throw your wrapping down on the ground. Nice little carrier. Let's open it up and see what. Okay, got a little extra pouch there. And I guess you put supplies in there or something like that. I guess it's done in a way that the user, from what I can see, the user can use it any way that they wish to use it. So there's no restrictions. That's my theory anyway. So, take a look. Okay, so a lot of little compartments in that. How the craft is going to fit in, that's something I'm going to do later. So this is not a piece of paper or plastic, so I'm not going to throw it on the ground. Okay, so what's the next thing to take a look at? Okay, well, this is the extension for your iPhone. Oh, I won't say iPhone, I'll say your Android. I don't want to give any advertisement to those proprietorship kind of businesses. So that's what that looks like. Anyway, I'll find out more about it when I start taking things, assembling things. Okay, now we have a free memory card and chip. I don't have my glasses on. 32 gig bit microchip that comes with this. Hey, that's good. Sorry, Walmart, I won't be visiting you today. Okay, a sunshade hood. That says extra large. Let's take a look, see what that has to say. Okay, there's a bit of tear, but I don't think that's anything that I'm going to cry over. Definitely doesn't justify returning the craft. Okay, trying to be delicate, like my Christmas presents. I take forever to unwrap it. Okay, that's this here. Alright. Okay, alright, this is a monitor hood put out by Ultimax. That'll come in handy. Okay, otherwise I'm going to start running out of space there. So I'm going through all the small stuff first. Okay, an extra set of propellers right here. 2 sets. We'll see if there's one on the drone. Okay, parabolic range booster. Hey, that's a big plus. I've worked with parabolics before with my laptop and Wi-Fi, and back then you could piggyback on other people's Wi-Fi connections, and anyway, I was able to tap in onto a Wi-Fi that was some 2 kilometers away from me. That sure beat having to do the war driving, because I could just stay in my trailer. And okay, so there's your parabola, right? And there's a formula to calculate where the antenna is and where the focal point is, but I'm not going to get into the physics of the parabola. So we'll set that there. Let's put that box over here. Oh, starter kit. Designed for cameras, LEDs. This package includes. Where's my cutter at? There it is. Okay, what the package includes is a mini tabletop tripod, lens cleaning fluid, cleaning cloth, 2 universal screen protectors, 5 cotton swabs, 5-year limited warranty. The kit comprend. Yeah, I could all do this in French. And I could say, eat your heart out, Chris Austin. Well, that's just me taking a little jab to the ribs there, nothing serious. Okay. So let's see what that looks like inside. There it is. Aw, ain't that cute? But look at that. You can hook it up on your pocket. Like that. You want to find use for that. Alright, so moving right along. You know, I'm kind of waiting for the good part. Okay, here's Ultimax. I know it's a landing pad because I have another one for my Hudson H109S Pro. Looks to be about the same size. Now, I gotta say, like, this is a lot of stuff for, you know, for the price that was paid. Now, there's our landing pad. I'm not going to deploy it because it's going to be about yay big. So, we have that. Okay, what's this here? Lens protector. Spark gimbal stabilizer. Cover clear. Okay, so set that to the side. Oh yeah, little explosive bags there. We all have fun with these, eh? I mean, who can resist this, eh? Yeah. Right, okay, whoa. Now there's a... Okay, it's not a DJI virtual reality glasses, but see, I suspect these little breaks in that are is custom snooping through to see if you know, we're bringing in, since we've now legalized, well, first we decriminalized marijuana and then legalized it. Maybe, you know, the security's thinking that we're all trying to, you know, bring in pot or something, but we're really playing around with this, kind of messed up, me being able to open up this box without doing any damage to the outer skin. It was actually glued. Okay, that goes up to the floor. So let's take a look at what we have here. Okay, instructions left, right. And there it is. Like I said, I don't think this is really you know, like a high end, but it's relatively light. Well, I guess when I go and play with it, I'll see how it is, but I won't try this virtual reality until I'm right out in open space, because it's, from what I understand, it's a different experience. Anything else in here? Okay. Here comes the drum roll. Because this is where all the weight is coming from, making sure I'm not... Oh, there's another little clot there. And there's pads. I always check the boxes, right? Because there's always some stuff that are not necessarily visible. So we put a Christmas box down. So this is it. The Spark Fly More combo. And yes, they give you a lot of stuff in this combo. Okay, it's so well wrapped up, I don't want to damage it. Okay, I mean, the likelihood of me having to take it back is highly unlikely. All that cellophane wrap kind of distorts. There you go. And that goes down to the floor. Okay, so I already spliced that. This always feels like some type of intelligence aptitude test. Ah, look at that. Little sticker right there. Barely visible to the eye. Okay, so here we go. What's this first? Oh, I suspect that's the little... I don't know. He could be in here or he could be in here. Well, this I will take bets that this is a battery. But going look how, you know, how well packed that was. DJI really takes, you know, really puts some thought in their packaging. Okay, so let's go take a look what's in here. Like I said, the drone is either in here or in here. Let me see if I have a coin here. All right. I don't know which one's the drone. I hope it wasn't that one, because it just went kabang. So, okay. Heads. Heads this one here that I open up first. Tails is this one here I open up first. And watch me lose the coin. And we've got a heads. So, I almost forgot which one I assigned. So we're going to take a look at this. A little pouch. More packing. zipper lower, see what's in there. Okay. Alright, 3-bay charging port, USB cable. Okay, so more packing silica. Now the trick is, okay, here's the charger, and it looks like it has dual USB ports onto it, so you can charge multiple items at one time. Okay, so this I suspect is the connector for, yeah, that's what that is. It belongs to here. So I'm not going to assemble anything here. Assembly is kind of boring anyway. Okay, this here is the propeller guards. Let's take a look at these little suckers. Okay, so I can see this is going. These are really easy to install. I like that ease. Okay, so that's that. The other set of propeller guards. Okay, so here's our controller. Nice feel, nice weight to it. Return home button. Don't know what this is. That must be a stop. To be able to move into sport mode very, very fast, depending on how you configure it. You can have your up, down, yawn, starboard side, yawn, port side, all kinds of, I'm trying to think, yeah, your sideways slide to either, you know, port, starboard, or excuse me, starboard or port, forward or aft. Okay, this also looks like a power switch. I think I know what this is. Oh, jeez, it's good. Well, that's telling me what my battery life is already, but of course we best charge it now. How do I shut it off? No. Come on now. There must be an off switch here. Well. There it is. I went and pressed something that I don't know where the off switch is. Unless it has its own. I'm used to them having it like another off switch. Tell me power on, let's record. It's another record function. Usually when you hold things, maybe no, it's flashing. Okay, there we go. I had to hold down onto it. So there's a little bit of my learning curve. Okay, so we have the box here. We have all our goodies there, and let's look at the case there. Okay, yeah, nice sturdy carrying case. Make sure that there's no. Well, it looks like it's been glued. So there we go. And there's our puppy. I've got one battery. I thought it came with 2 batteries, but I guess it didn't. Or maybe there was another battery somewhere I didn't see. There's our 2-axis gimbals, our sensors. I would assume that's for facial recognition. Camera, sensors, pads. Okay, I'm saying, yeah, the battery's there. So hold that out there. That's very easy. Okay, so brushless motors. They're smaller than the Hubsan H109. Unlike the Hubsan 109S, this has a lot better feel to it. It's got a nice weight to it. I think it's going to do the job that I want it to do. And again, just to rehash, I always, you know, common sense tells me to always put that gimbal protector on, because that is the most delicate part of this Sparks drone. So that pretty well wraps this up. There might be a few things that I'll remember as I'm setting this back down, okay? As I'm setting back down, I never noticed this earlier, but here we have two little boxes, and what they are spare propellers. And there's two to each side, so that's A side and B side. And anyway, typical of all drones, to keep the equilibrium going, is that A's are diagonally opposite to each other and B's are diagonally opposite to each other. And last but not least, the most important thing is the manuals. At first I thought it was another power pack, and I opened it up, and what did I go find? Manuals. Lots and lots of manuals. Good steady stuff. And that I don't, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seven different manuals. Now, it's not that bad, because these manuals, it's interesting. Here in New Brunswick, Canada, we're all bent out of shape over two languages, French and English. This is written in 12 different languages. That is to show that other parts of the world as well. Well, I know once you get into Europe and that, it's quite common to have, people that are speaking 7 different languages, 13 different dialects. So with that, I'm going to conclude the unpackaging of the DJI Spark. I will try to do other videos as I'm progressing. I've been flying now for a little bit better than a year, and I keep trying to record my progress as I'm going, because I still see myself a newbie, and like I say, I get good help from people in the, I won't call it the industry, but in the hobby. Well, phew, that was quite an ordeal, almost 20 minutes of discussion on the unpacking, but of course you did see that there was an awful lot of items in this package. Like I said, it looked like a care package that you get from Oxfam. It's just one of those kind of things there. Now, earlier I had said that I was going to try another camera, and unfortunately that didn't work out. What I found was that I did put a new SD chip in, SD card into it. The thing I did forget to do was format it, so it didn't know how to write the recording to the SD card. Oh well, that happens. Anyway, till next time. Well, this has been Andre Faust. Keep them drones flying up, near, and back. Till then, thank you.